Hey guys, my name is Begel Okama. I think you know that. Um, okay, so today I think it's the 16th of December. I actually I closed. I recently closed at school. I think it's like about last week. So I took I took it to account that you know what, I just have like probably 2 weeks up until the year ends. So that means I have to actually uh, do something about it. Like, what am I like? What action am I going to take about this 2 weeks that I've got? This hours, this minutes, this seconds of my life, being free from anything. Because every time when it's time to take action, you always blame something. Something came up. Something I have actually like 2 weeks. What am I gonna do? The year is ending, so I took it to account that you know what, I'm gonna take a stand, be consistent, like be so persistent in making content, like in saying something out every day, what I feel, my thoughts, like how I'm feeling. Either it's wrong, correct. Either I put it in that way where it's correct in someone's eyes, it's wrong, it's rubbish, it's whatever. Because people have preferences and opinions, and one thing that I've noticed, you shouldn't let other people's you shouldn't let other people's opinions cloud yours. Because at the end of the day, it's your head, your brain, choices. Everything is like in your control. So something like that. So I took it to account that you know what, I'm gonna make content, whether it's a minute, it's 2 minutes, it's nature. I'm observing everything, like my observations of this 2 weeks, so that when I'm like stressed, because next year it's gonna be another semester. So when I'm stressed, when I'm whatsoever, I'm gonna like look back and reflect and be like, oh, this is what I did. Oh, I'm a creator of some sort. I'm this. I did this. It's better, something like that. And that's the conclusion I came up with. So every day I think up to the end of the month, I think I have to put out content of whatsoever I see that is like really an amusement to me. Because it's my, like, not to me, but like something just shocking, wonderfully, something of human interest, like that. So that's that. So today I think I'm gonna be talking about some. I'm gonna be talking about life. As is, life is a game. It's a puzzle. You need to have. You need to commit to something. You don't need to follow a trend. You need to commit to something and learn from it and say, now that I've learned from it, even though I didn't get much from it, at least it showed me some of the mistakes I needed to know about myself. It gave me some sense of uh, evaluation according to me, according to wheresoever the next step that I'm gonna do next. Like, what it has shown me the next step that I should take next towards bettering my life. Because here we're just moving in that sense of we have to develop, because we are human beings. Evolving is what we should do as a race. So if you're not evolving, then it shouldn't be. I don't know. I feel like if you're not evolving to something better or great each and every day, you should read more. Read more. Couldn't say you should kill yourself. You should read more. You cannot kill yourself. You should read more. Find something else to do. Distract yourself. Really not distracting by drugs. Going and observing other people do whatever they are doing, get inspired, sort of thing like that. So, it's that for today. It's not gonna be long. So, okay. I said, okay, we just wanna learn, I think maybe 6 principles, I guess, if not really not so. I wrote them down. It wasn't any of a coherence type of thing. I just wrote what I actually learned from someone too, because I learn and then I go and give out information the way I've digested it, and someone's gonna learn from me too, and then just like that. So okay, what I've learned is that, okay, life is a game. It needs to be played. It's a game. Life is a game. You just need to play it in that way where you see it fit for you. Okay, life is a game. So if it's a game, I like it to call it a puzzle. For me, it's a puzzle because in this game, you have to actually have tools, like communication tools, this and that tools, like tools. It's a game, it's a puzzle. Everything is not really all together. You have to, as a person, you have to put it together. Like it's a puzzle. You have to make sure that you put it together. You're gonna make sure that life is it's a puzzle. You're gonna need to have tools, and with the tools, you're gonna need to make your puzzle look like a finished thing, like a picture. You have to make a picture out of it, meaning that you need these tools so that you can put it all together in order for you to make that picture that you want. It's a puzzle. Life is a puzzle. Life is a game, and if it's a game, it's that game that is a puzzle where you have to where you need to have tools so you can put everything together and make a picture out of that, and make a memory, and make something good, something like you will actually want to see every day and look at, So once you have put everything together, the second thing that you have to know is that you should stop looking for a guaranteed gain or success. Not like, even if you have so many tools, like whatsoever type of tools that you have mastered or acquired along the way, you have to know that there's no guarantee that this thing is gonna be successful. And if it doesn't lead you to success, or you get successful, you don't have to quit. You have to continue. Search for other tools up until you get what you want. You're just not gonna get what you want randomly like that. You're not gonna wake up and be the biggest person you have ever been. Nobody has ever done that in life. I haven't seen such. So don't look for a guaranteed gain of success, but rather I would say just know that with everything, it's better to pay the cost from the beginning, knowing that you're gonna gain something later on. Because if you pay the cost, you surely don't really care about the gains. The gains are just gonna come, not really unknowingly. They're gonna come, they're gonna flash out to you, stuff like that typical stuff. So it's that. So that's the second rule. And the third one is that when you stop looking for this guaranteed gains, rather you paying the cost, just paying the cost. You stop looking for a gain, then you pay the cost. So if you do that, you have to commit yourself to something. Don't really follow a trend, because a trend might change. You need to be that consistent, persistent somebody in life, so that you cannot turn into a brilliant nobody, because a brilliant nobody is someone who can't commit to anything. So you don't want to be brilliant and your brilliance meaning nothing at the end, making you a nobody. You want to take your brilliance and make it like a clock, make it work in time, make it produce something with time, like that. Do not use it just for a trend, just for a quick fix, that type of thing. Your brilliance should be put into something that is consistent, that is timely, that is always going on, not something that is going on now and then buzzing out, slowly dying out later. It's not how it's supposed to be. So you make sure that you actually commit yourself to something. Don't follow trends. Trends they're nice, but it has to come to a point where, as a human being, you grow up, and then you say, I want to do something that is going to be timely, something that's going to be timeless, something that's going to make me look much as a better person, where I'm going to see myself and say, and evaluate myself from 15 years from now and say, what I did that time, I could fix now. I can fix it even now, not something that you cannot even fix. That's bad. And, I think the fourth thing is that after you have picked the trend up, the commitment, after you have left the trend and settled down and say, I want to be committed to this thing, you have to commit for as long as you can, and say to, like, I don't think you have to commit for like 2 weeks. Like, commit for as long as you can, or you can say, you know what, this thing that I've committed to, it has taught me this skill. I have this tool that I can use for my next journey as I'm continuing in this life, in this game, in this puzzle. It has helped me like the tool that it has gave me, it has helped me form this shape where I can put in the puzzle, so I can move on. So this picture would make it clearer. So the picture that I'm trying to create is more clearer for the next piece to come. So it's that you have to be committed for as long as you can to have the tools that you're gonna need to carve out the picture, or I don't know, the shape to put in that puzzle of yours up until the picture slowly start forming. So that's where commitment, I think, falls in place, because you have to use it timely and again and again and again and again. That's that, you know. So that's that. I think that's the fourth thing. And I think, okay, with you being committed to something, I feel like all the commitments that you are gonna make, the first commitment that you're gonna take, it's less likely something that you will like see as a good commitment, but with that commitment, it really is, it's really gonna show you what you can evaluate in your life, with your life. And you're gonna say, oh, at least I learned this thing of being into something, committing myself, getting focused on one task at a time. You're gonna have a skill. It's a game of skill. At the end of the day, it's a game of skill. Yes, it's a puzzle. It's a game of skill. Just know the first commitments are not really the best ones, but it's where you actually carve out your first skill. It's where you actually like start to actually see some of the mistakes that you do. It's where you learn. It's where most of the understanding happens. So you need to have that. So we're gonna go through this principles once again. Life is a game. If it's a game, it's a puzzle. You have to, everything is a jigsaw thing. You have to put it all together to form a picture. And when you are forming that picture, stop looking for a guaranteed gain or success. Everything is gonna come. Meaning that be willing to pay all the cost and stop focusing on the gains. You're gonna really gain later on. Stop, be committed. Stop looking for trends. And not everything that you do is gonna work. Commit long enough to make sure that you're actually satisfied with your commitment, so that your commitment, you're actually cool with it to the point that it has like put me in that first skill. Thank you so much.